ASMR channel. Today's video is going to be a Cane's mukbang. This is actually the first mukbang that I've ever done, and another fun part of the story is that I tried Cane's for the first time, I think 2 weekends ago. So this is my second time ever having it. It is so good for fast food. It's so good. It's possibly overhyped just a little, but it is delicious. So I had to go through war to get this food. I'll tell you about it, but I just got the 3-finger combo meal. So it comes with the fries, a piece of toast, and 3 chicken fingers. Also, I haven't done a mukbang yet, so my setup is a little bit weird. I don't know how to do it properly because I don't have that much filming equipment, so my setup might be a little bit strange, but we also have the canned sauce. Just hit this with my ring. Whoops. Yeah, so go for a fry first. The sauce is really good. So I actually don't have a car here. So where's my Cane's napkin? When I went to go get this food, I had to take the bus to almost the end of the line, and so good. But yeah, so I had to take the bus to the end of the line, and then it was snowing today. It's the beginning of November and it was snowing. I'm not used to that. So I had to wait in the snow, and I only wore a light sweater, and then I wore my raincoat because this morning it was raining. So I was pretty cold, and my food is still warm. It's just not boiling hot anymore, so I went through a lot for you guys. Oh, also, I was requested to do a mukbang by a subscriber, so that's why we're here. I love these videos, not the crazy ones eating 20,000 calories, but I love just casual eat with me videos. I think they're so fun to just watch while you're eating. So if you guys haven't had dinner, lunch, whatever time of day it is for you, grab something to eat and eat with me. It's I love to watch get ready with me videos while I am doing my makeup, because I think it's fun to kind of have somebody right there with you. So yeah, if you guys are hungry, grab something and we can eat together. I think that there's a piece of chicken in my candle. I just glanced over at my candle and there's a little crumb in it. I don't know if it's necessarily from my chicken, but it definitely could be, which is pretty funny. So yeah, somebody requested this a mukbang, and they said, I asked them oh, what kind of food should I eat? And they said either Cane's or chicken crushed up balls, kind of like cylinders. It's so good. Okay, let's have a fry. People really hype up the toast. Their fries suck. First of all, people really hype up the toast. It's pretty good, but like, it's toast. You could make this at home. So, in my opinion, it's good. Like, it's very good toast, but it is just toast. So, it goes so nicely with the sauce, though. It tastes so good. Comment down below what your favorite place to go to eat is. Not like a crazy restaurant, but like fast food. Or like a quick food where you like order at the counter and just like grab it and eat in the restaurant or whatever. Like, I really like Chipotle. I think Chipotle is good. And I love Chick-fil-A. But Cane's has recently taken like a higher spot on the totem pole. My friend brought me there and she has like these like strategies for all different kinds of like food places. So she took me to Chili's and her like strategy is to, what was it? It was chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, and they're like chicken fingers. I forget what they're called, but like one person orders one of each of those, and then you split it, and you also get chips and salsa. But they used to have this deal where I'm like brain farting. It was like you get 2 entrees, a starter like chips and salsa, and a dessert for $28 or something like that. So she would do that with her friends, and it would be $14 each plus like tax and tip. And you get 2 meals, well like one each, but like split it 50-50, so you get some of the quesadilla and some of the like chicken fingers. And then you get a dessert to split too, which is like pretty nice. I'm gonna save my last like couple bites of toast. I think their sauce is just really what makes it. Their fries are so bad. And mine were in this box. And you know how like when the box is like closed, like the fries are enclosed in a container, the like condensation makes them really soggy. That's what's happening to me. That used to happen. I worked at a restaurant as a host, and like when you're training, and then if you like have a really good day on the floor, you would get like a free meal. So I got that a couple times, and I'd always get the chicken tenders and fries. But I lived like 20 minutes from the restaurant, and so I would have soggy fries by the time I got home. Look at this minuscule tender they gave me. It's so small. I like my tenders big and juicy. I will say though, they have really good chicken. It's like really moist. Really tasty. But my friend's strategy for Cane's is to get the Caniac combo. guys seen those videos of people like filling their Stanley water bottles with cane sauce and like dipping the chicken fingers in it? It's disgusting. I personally am the type of person where like I can't put anything in my water bottle. Besides like if I was gonna put like Gatorade electrolyte powder into my water for like a run or something, or like a crazy workout. But I couldn't put like cane sauce in my water bottle. How would you drink out of it after that? All I'd be thinking about is cane sauce, and then it would like taste like cane sauce. Last bite of my minuscule tender. Yeah, this is hitting the spot. I might have to use my tweezers to extract the piece of chicken from my candle before it cools down. Let's see if we can find a crunchy fry. I'm convinced that they're nowhere to be found. This one actually might be a little bit crunchy. It wasn't like satisfyingly crunchy, it was like weird and annoyingly crunchy. They just need to invest in like the not crinkle ones. I hate the crinkle fries. They should get waffle fries. Waffle fries are my favorite, or curly fries are really good too. Okay, my third tender. This one is super sized. Thank God. I needed one that was super sized. Oh yeah, so relaxing. If you guys like mukbangs or like eat with me videos, let me know in the comments, because I would love to do like a Chick-fil-A one. There aren't, I honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of fast food restaurants, so there aren't that many that I actually like, but I would definitely do a Chick-fil-A one, maybe a Chipotle one. But I don't like getting food out a lot. Usually I'll just cook. But yeah, it's getting colder here. I have never been a Christmas starts in November kind of person, but on my chicken tenders. I don't like them dry. But also, sorry, I have bad manners, so I talk with my mouth full. But I don't like to douse it in sauce. My teeth are so smooth in the back that you know that sound when you clean something squeaky clean and it's like ear. I can hear my teeth doing that with the chicken tenders because my teeth are so smooth in the back. Which I don't think is a good thing because your teeth are supposed to have chewing and biting properties. And mine just don't in the back for some reason. Funny enough, I still have, I would say majority baby teeth. It might be a 50-50, but I want to say that most of my teeth are baby teeth, but it could be if it's not 50-50, it's probably close. Because I just didn't have any adult teeth grow in. Just didn't have them in my mouth. So my baby teeth were strong enough to where I could not have to pull out my baby teeth and put fake teeth in. My baby teeth were strong enough to just kind of stay in my mouth. But yeah, I used to always feel so it was a surprise every single time I went to the dentist because it felt like every time I went, I was missing a new tooth. They would just be like, oh, looks like your 12-year molars never came in or something like that. The most advanced molar I have is my 12-year molar, except for one on this side, on the bottom. I have one extra molar compared to the rest of my mouth. But I think if there's a 14 or 16-year molar, I don't have that on this part, or that part. I only have it on the bottom left of my mouth. Just the way things worked out for me. And I actually never needed braces. And my teeth look alright, but there are imperfections here. This tooth is actually sideways, and there's a gap, and then the bottom is uneven. It's quite messed up. My last bites of toast. Are you guys if you have your favorite flavor of something or your favorite bite of something, do you eat it first or do you save it to the end? I feel like that says a lot about a person. I will always eat the best bite last, or save it to the end or something like that. Or if it's a candy, my favorite flavor, I will eat last. But my mom would always eat her favorite flavor, her favorite bite first because she didn't want it to get taken from her. And I feel like that says a lot about you. You can tell parts of people's lives about that. Because my mom's the oldest child, so she was probably expected to give up her favorite bite to her siblings or something. Whereas I'm the middle child in my family, so nobody ever noticed I was there. So if I had something, nobody even knew. And so I could eat my favorite bite whenever I wanted. but something about when she does it is perfect. She's just too good at it. I love her Wingstop mukbangs. They actually like influenced or convinced me to try Wingstop for the first time, and it was fire. It was really good, especially the corn. She hyped up that corn like nobody's business, and somehow it still impressed me. I was like, whoa, it was really good. The Cajun corn from Wingstop. When I went to Wingstop, the employee there was new. Like, she had, I think it was probably her first day. It really seemed like her first day. And first she rang me up, then my two friends, like, individually. So she rang me up, and like my price was really low because I had gotten, I think, a 3 or 4 piece of like tenders, whatever the count was for those. I forget if they're smallest, but it was like 3 or 4. But I had gotten that and the corn, and it was only like $10. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cheap. Nice. I like this place. And then I didn't have my corn in my bag. So I had to go back into the store because we had already left and went to go sit somewhere else. We were still close by though. But I had to go back in there and ask them for my corn. And I didn't bring my card because I was like, she, heard me say corn. I probably already paid for it, so I thought. So I didn't bring my card, and it turns out she didn't charge me. And they went to like charge me for it, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't bring my card back in here with me. I can go grab it. And they go, oh, no, it's fine. Well, first she said it was 2 different girls, but one of them said, oh, let me ask, and asked the manager, who was like some other woman. And then she's like, oh, I just give it to her. But my friend had gotten, I think, boneless wings maybe, and it was like $10 or something, and she paid with it 20, and she got back in change like $30. So this girl had royally effed up, like very badly, and I'd given her not only like more change than she needed, but gave her more money than she had even paid in the first place, which is crazy. So I told my friend, girl, pocket that. If someone else makes a mistake, I think they should face the repercussions of it. If you can benefit from it, why not? I don't know, maybe that's bad, maybe I'm not a good person for that, but like if someone hands you $30 and you handed them 20 and no one's losing money but the company, punish people for being idiots. I don't know, maybe I'm too harsh, but she gave the money back, and the girl looked so like scared. She was like, thank you. So maybe it's nicer to give the money back in that case. To me, that's like, you can't even count. Like, you're at least 16 to be able to work, maybe 15 if you have a worker's permit, and you can't even count $5 bills. Yeah, that was crazy. But the Wingstop was really good. I also recently tried for the first time Dutch Bros. Let me tell you, I don't know if you guys live near Dutch Bros. I don't know what they put in their drinks. I say their drinks, but I've only had like 2 different drinks from there, because I keep getting the same thing. But Dutch Bros is so unbelievably fire. I do not know what they're putting in those drinks, but they're so good. I've gotten the chai, which tastes, I can't even describe to you how good it tastes. It's actually unreal. With the soft top. Oh my god. And then I got a cookie butter latte, which fries. I swear to God. For my sake.